This is just for you and me, whoever is with me. Hello, sir, Facebook user. Could you write your name? Because it doesn't show me on StreamYard, the name. It just says Facebook user. So I'd love to know the one person who I'm doing this for. It's like a private lesson for free to help you with your speaking confidence. If you could tell me your name, that would be wonderful. You don't have to. Maybe you've gone, who knows? But let me just get on with the presentation. All right, so you can see this is welcome to the Communicate with Confidence course preview. And as I said at the beginning, it is a preview. It's just a section of the first module of the course. This course is, well, there's 3. I can see your text. Yes, I can. But I can't see your name or your profile. StreamYard won't do that. So it would be wonderful. Fantastic. What's your name? You have to write your name in, please, because I can't see. It just says Facebook user. And then Seda, wonderful, lovely, thank you, welcome, you and me. There's somebody else has joined as well. Fantastic. I'm going to go through the presentation. Now, I'm going to go through 3 things that I will speak about today that will help you defeat your insecurities and improve your confidence, but also that is about speaking English mainly, but also in general. So, as you can see, learn 2 powerful ways to take back your personal power and build your confidence. Okay, and let's see. Yes, there we go. There we go, it works. 2, we will know, well, you will know your purpose. You'll learn what your purpose is and how to remove the 3 major pitfalls that are self-defeating. And the 3rd thing is to learn the process of how to turn your thoughts into positive action and productive results. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to say this is all about teaching you techniques. I've got a little bit of information. I don't want to miss anything out because, of course, this is a presentation. The actual course will be not like this, but it will include everything that you see today, plus a lot more. So it's going to give you teach you techniques to give you unshakable confidence. And it's not only when you're speaking English, but in life. Every aspect of your life, you'll get more confidence. So I want to ask you, there's how many have got? Just me and you, Seda. If that is you, you may have left. Maybe I'd like to see you write. What do you think confidence is? What is confidence? How does it make you feel? And then you can, afterwards, talk about what's the opposite of confidence. I'd love you to join in. I know ideally there will be more people, but hopefully there will be people watching the replay. Otherwise, it's just a private lesson for you, Seda. Any thoughts about what confidence is? How does it make you feel when you are confident? Are you a confident person already? Or do you have the opposite of confidence, which can be insecurities? Generally, you feel insecure about yourself in moments, especially when you have to speak English. Thank you, sir. No worries. I would love to hear your thoughts on what you think confidence is. Don't worry if you can't think, but it would be wonderful to have your input. And I'd love to know what emotions you feel with your confidence and without confidence. How does it make you feel? Because that is really what confidence is about, which we'll get to It's all about your thoughts and your feelings and how they make you feel. So let's look at the next one. I want to look at these examples or get you to think about, oh, I think confidence is to express yourself the way you want. Exactly. You're right. In the way you want. Completely correct. Anything else you can please put on there? I love it. I love your questions. One person only now, which I thought that was me. So hopefully you're still here. Or maybe I've gone. I don't know. So let's have a little look. So I want to compare this boat. This is when you don't have confidence, when you're insecure about the way you feel and the way you present yourself. So let's have a look. Sorry. Interesting. Okay. Oh, interesting. Sorry, just looking at my notes. So what is confidence? How does it make you feel inside? This is the feeling we are all wanting. We all want to feel confident, right? It makes you feel powerful, and you feel secure in yourself. You feel safe. Fantastic, you're still here. Great. So this back to 2. So yeah, it feels powerful and you feel in control when you have confidence. And to understand the power of confidence, you have to also understand the opposite of confidence, which is feeling insecure. And when you're feeling insecure, it's often because you don't feel like you have any power, in the situation that you're in. And you don't feel in control of the situation. And you don't feel safe sometimes. You don't know what's happening. You don't have the control of anything around you. And that's why I've got this boat. You see, this like a little dinghy. There's no engine there, with the waves hitting the boat from outside. It's like your emotions, and it's like outside influences coming at you in all directions, and you're struggling to stay in control of the boat or you yourself and your mind. And that is what you feel like if you don't have confidence. Like I say, it's flimsy. It's a small flimsy boat, and it's, again, without paddles or anything. He's really struggling. The little sailor in the boat there has no power, and that's like you not having any personal power. And of course, that is what we're looking at today. You're tossed around, in that boat, and you try to weather the storm, just to stay in the boat. And sometimes in life, you feel very insecure and don't know what you're doing and don't know what to do. And that's what this is like. But you want the opposite of that. Nobody in life wants this boat. They want this boat. That is the strong. It's a sturdy boat. The waves hit it, but they just go straight off it. They're not influenced by the waves of the sea around it. It's such a powerful boat. And now, what I do, I use two very important techniques, as I was saying, that I'm going to recommend to you now, and they will help you feel like this boat rather than the flimsy dinghy, and then you'll be able to take back your personal power. And these techniques have brought incredible confidence in my life, and I know that they will do the same for you. So let's have a look. How can you take back your personal power? So we need to look at what can you control and what can you not control. So before I go on, Seda, could you tell me what can you control? Is there anything you think you can control? I'll give you a few seconds to think, put it in. If you don't, no problem, we'll move on. But I wanted to see what you thought about your life at the moment? What can you control and what can't you control? It does just say one person now, so I think that might be me. So maybe you're not here anymore. I'll just be waiting for you to write something. Oh, there you are, the sea. Oh, interesting. Well, yes, interesting. If you're in that boat, yes. But I'm thinking, forget the boats now, forget the boats. That was just showing you, comparing an analogy of life, a small, flimsy boat with a strong boat. But in life, what can you control in your life? If you can control the sea, that would be impressive. It's like Moses parting the sea. But yeah, I mean, in life, what can you control? I'll let you little think about that. But when you're thinking about that, I'm just going to go on and I'll show you. The main thing you can control, and really the only thing you can control, is yourself. Okay? You. So that includes your thoughts, your feelings, your attitude, your effort, your self-opinion, of course, and your goals in life, the actions that you take, your time, how you spend your time, your focus, what you're focused on, and your choices. And you've put in there the sentences you make. Well, yeah, exactly. So that is about, yeah, I guess your effort, and when you speak, when you talk in English, you always have an objective or a goal. And yeah, you are in control of that. You're absolutely right. What about what you can't control? Can you think about anything you can't control in your life? Give you a few seconds before I show you. All right, let's have a little look. Other people. It's the main thing. Remember, you have no control over other people and their thoughts and their opinions and their behaviors or their choices. And also outside events in general. What's happening around you outside? You know, world politics, what's happening in the world, you have no control over it. So let's have a little look. You see that what you can control and what you can't control is, you can control you. It's all about you, what you can control. So you always have to remember that. So in terms of your thoughts and your feelings, this is all inside you. And you have to not let outside influences affect you. I mean, of course they will, but it all depends on how you use that and how you process that in your mind. And you're right, you put there, of course, other people, you can't control what they do. Okay, so let's have a look at the next slide. So, how, obviously, focus on what you can control and disregard what you can't control, so other people and outside events. But you are 100% responsible for yourself. But how do you take responsibility for yourself? Well, you must eliminate 3 destructive pitfalls. Okay? So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I hope you can stay till the end because it's just you and me at the moment. All right, so you must eliminate these 3 destructive pitfalls. So let's make sure. So the first thing you must destroy: victim mentality, blaming others, and making excuses. These are 3 destructive pitfalls that you must avoid. The minute you give into any one of these 3 pitfalls or traps, you give away your personal power. Now, it's not an easy thing to do, and it can feel very scary just to take full responsibility for yourself. No one does this perfectly. I certainly don't do this perfectly, but it's absolutely necessary if you want to take back your personal power and achieve confidence fully, you must destroy these pitfalls, okay? Now, there might be a lot of truth in one of these thoughts in the moment, and you're completely welcome to keep any of these thoughts if you want, but you have to ask yourself, if I keep these thoughts, will I be able to get the results I want? And you're right, negative thoughts. There's just no place for them in your mind. They serve no purpose other than making you feel negative. Okay, so let's have a look at an example. So I want to give you an example of a job interview. Many students, English students, have interviews in English, and it's a fear for them. They have insecurity about the job interview. And let's say you go for one, and despite your best efforts, you do not get the job. Now, if you have that victim mentality in your mind, you will think, poor me, I'm never going to get a job. I can't believe I didn't get this job. They discriminated against me. You might have those feelings because you're feeling like the victim because you didn't get the job. Also, you want the positive attitude. So that's the opposite of victim mentality, is a positive attitude. So let's have a look. Don't think of yourself as a victim. You accept that you did your best, but you weren't successful this time with this job. It's just a one-time event. And there are many other jobs out there, and you will try again. So you've got to keep that positive attitude. As you said, Seda, negative thoughts. That's all in the victim mentality. But let's say you instead you blame others. So you're blaming others. You're going to think that the interviewer judged you, maybe because you're not a native English speaker, and they didn't take you seriously. They didn't respect your experience in this line of work. And you could blame the interviewer and have anger and resentment towards them. And you might even blame your English teacher at school, or you have a private teacher now and you think they're not good enough. They're not making me as good as I should be at English. You're passing that blame onto somebody else. Instead, reflect inwardly, reflect into yourself, think about yourself and perhaps how you could have improved. So ultimately, it's nobody else's fault that you didn't get the job. And you're not blaming yourself, you're reflecting on yourself and thinking, well, okay, I didn't get the job this time. What could I do for my next job interview to improve the way I come across? And you have to be doing that throughout life, thinking about how can I improve, how can I present myself in the best way possible. Okay. Negatively, making excuses. So what kind of excuses could you have? So let's have a little look. Let me have a look at my notes. Yeah, excuses. So if they've given me more time to prepare, let's say you would have liked for more time perhaps to prepare for the interview. Maybe if they let me explain my credentials more, perhaps. They didn't ask me the right questions. Again, you're making excuses. It's never going to help you. Instead, you take responsibility and you accept that the reality of the situation and accept responsibility of the outcome. And it's natural to be disappointed, but all you can do is work on yourself and be better prepared for future interviews. And that is what taking 100% responsibility looks like. No victim, no blame, no excuses. The opposite is incredible power and confidence. So remember, you are in charge of your own destiny. You are in control of your life. And you have no limitations except the limitations you put on yourself by thinking in a certain way. Okay. So I just want to go over the module review of what we've just looked at. Okay. It's in order to feel confident in yourself and the way you speak English. 1, know what you can and what you can't control. So we looked at that. You can control yourself and no one else or any outside event. You must focus on yourself because that is all you can control. And you must take 100% responsibility for yourself. You must avoid victim mentality, blaming others or making excuses. Taking responsibility for yourself is incredibly empowering. By doing so, you will steer your life. I can't see the next bit, sorry, because my picture's in the way. I'm trying to remember. By doing so, you will steer your life in the direction you choose without distractions from outside influences. Now, as I said, this is a little section of the first module of the Communicate with Confidence course. I'm just going to go through now with you the other modules and what is included in the whole course, and yeah, get your reactions to it. So you complete the first section of the first module. So each section will have a video presentation. There'll be an audio copy, so you can obviously listen to it. I love to listen to, podcasts and books, audio books, because you can do that when you're out and about. And that's just great. So when you can watch something, you can watch it. But when you want to listen back to it, you can, because there will be audio versions of it. There'll be PDF summaries as well, and also worksheets for each module. And further sections of Module 1 will include how to define your purpose, how to overcome any obstacle, and learn a systematic method to lead to building incredible confidence. That's the first module. Then we'll look at Module 2, a step-by-step system that lets you know how to react to negativity from outside and inside forces. You'll learn the cyclical method that leads you to getting the consistent results you want in your life, and how you can switch your thinking and overcome a negative mindset, self-talk, to a positive mindset, self-talk. And also how to break down and get past limiting beliefs that stifle your growth. That's Module 2. Module 3, learn the difference between self-confidence and confidence, and how to use mental imagery to help build your confidence in specific areas. How to embrace making mistakes and see how every mistake you make improves your English and builds your confidence. And how to remove old thought patterns and replace them with new, improved, confident thoughts. That's Module 3. Module 4, how to overcome unhealthy comparison and use comparison in a productive way. You'll learn the 5 powerful actions to build confident thoughts. You'll also learn 5 powerful strategies to take back your confidence when feeling judged by others. And Module 5, learn 3 effective strategies to build confidence in your opinion of yourself. And you'll learn 3 mental shifts to reduce your fear of making mistakes. Reduce your fear of making mistakes and reframe the experience. And you'll also learn how to turn the events in your life, both good and bad, into an empowering story. Okay, I've got a question. What is the difference between self-confidence and confidence? Well, you would have to get the course. Remember, this is what will be in the Communicate with Confidence course. Remember, this course is not complete yet. I have not done it yet. I have planned it. I know what it will be, but I will only make it if people want it. And that is why I will offer it to you for a hugely reduced price. And I'll get to that in just one moment. But there's more to the course. There's audio hypnosis as well. So it's a recording that releases the power of the unconscious mind to give you strength and confidence. It should be listened to daily for 15 minutes to subconsciously build a confident mindset and create patterns of confident behavior. Listening to this hypnosis recording every day during the course will provide a framework for your self-confident energy to be expressed unconsciously. And the audio hypnosis is included because your unconscious mind is all the memory, wisdom, and perception that you're unaware of at any one time. It contains all your hidden potential and inner power. And to get the full power of these recordings and the full course, you should return to them continually after completion. Your mind is a muscle that needs to be trained and reminded of these methods. And when learning a new way of thinking, it takes repetition to cement the thought process and achieve long-lasting results. Another question, how to boost your confidence to talk to other people, especially foreign people? Well, exactly, that is all in the course, because building your confidence, your thought process, your thought mindset, all helps to train yourself in confidence in your life. And that includes when speaking in speaking in English to other people. All right. So the full package, just so you know what you're going to get. You're going to get a 5-module video course that gives you everything you need to defeat any insecurities and allow you to speak English with confidence. Each module includes a video lesson, an audio recording of the lesson, a PDF summary, and a PDF worksheet. And there's also a hypnosis audio. Now, this is a huge amount of information that will, as I say, help you in life in general with your confidence, but when it comes to speaking English, will help you with that as well. And I was thinking about the price. I was thinking about, many of my followers live in countries where the price is, the currency is low. So that is why I believe the price, which is $197, is a fair price. But that is a retail price. I know many people would make it a lot more. Some perhaps would make it less. I don't think it is worth any less than that. Although, because the course hasn't been created yet, because maybe nobody wants it. If nobody wants it, no worries, I just won't make it. But I'll give you the chance to get it at a pre-sale price of $97. And then if enough people do buy that, it funds the project and it lets me know, okay, there's people that want it, I will create it fully. And sure, it's going to take a few weeks, perhaps. So depending on when people buy it, if people buy it, it would be available in March. So that is it. And if you do want to get it, you see that's a pre-sale price. And again, as I said, it will fund the production of the course. And it's ready to be made, but I will only do it if people want it. And if you do want to get it, you can get it from our website, learnbreezyenglish.com/shop. That is where we have mainly books, but the course is there for you to purchase at the pre-sale price. It's there. If you do, fantastic. How much is that in euros? Good question. let me check. I've got my phone here. Where do you live? Is that it's over half price? Exactly. Thank you. It's over half price because I'm thinking many of us. I mean, there's almost 115,000 in the Instagram group. Yay! I think some of them will be able to afford that. But let me just check in euros. I use Oanda. Oanda is the website I use. Well, it is 85 euros. Oh, you're in Belgium. 85 euros. So for what you're getting, I think it's terrific value. But thank you. So is that Seda is in Belgium? Or is it so? Because it says 3 people. So I know one of them is me. So there is another person. Who is that other person? Feel free to write your name because they only show me Facebook user. Although what about if I go onto my Facebook page? Then I might be able to see you. Oh no, it's gone now. It's gone. Yes. Okay, so you're in Belgium. All right. Well, there is somebody else, and I can't see them. So, but there you go. All right. Well, that's it. That's it, really. I mean, I've done the presentation. It was a bit shorter than I imagined, but hopefully it has taught you some techniques that you can start to use. And like I say, if you want everything else, as I showed you, then yeah, please go to my website, learnbreezyenglish.com/shop, and you can purchase it for $97. Thank you, Seda, and another lady. Fantastic. I like it. How you are, let me know, because I can't see on my computer. I don't want to get to it. I don't want to post that. Rose from the Philippines. Hello, Rose from the Philippines. Now, see, you're in the Philippines, so that $97 is a lot more for you in the Philippines. I know in Belgium, euros is not too bad. It's like pounds. So, but it's up to you whether you want to get the full course. It'd be wonderful because, you know, if one of you does buy it, then I mean there will be a replay, so there will be more people that watch it, and even on Sunday, perhaps I could just post this so that everybody who comes to my live lessons on Sunday will be able to watch it. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much for coming. You know. I didn't think many people would because it was last minute, but at least you did, Rose and Seda. Thank you so much. I guess I'll end the broadcast now, but it's been enjoyable. At least now I know how to do a live on Facebook, and there will be more because I'm sure there will be more courses in the future. And hopefully, I want to make this course. I really do want to make it. I want to help people out with their confidence. It's something that I did struggle with a lot when I was younger. But using these techniques, I've got a lot more confident with myself. And I want you guys to be confident as well in general, but also with your English speaking. So, yes, that is it. That is a presentation. Thank you so much for coming. And yeah, we'll be posting onto Instagram. Hopefully do follow on Instagram, and thank you for joining the Learn Breezy English Facebook group as well. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.